continuing discussion of what can explain prosocial behavior. I previously talked about evolutionary perspective explanations of why we help people. And now I'm going to talk about how norms, social norms, can increase prosocial behavior or partially explain or account for prosocial behavior. Now, one tricky thing about doing research in this area is you can't do true experiments where you manipulate or control an independent variable because with a true experiment, you have to randomly assign participants to groups. Well, you can't randomly assign people to be in danger versus not be in danger, or put them in a situation where they would need help. That's really tricky. So we have to do our studies in such a way that you find people who have helped individuals and interview them after the fact. And so it's not as strong of evidence as if you do a true experiment. It's something. It gives us insights. So what have we learned so far? We do see that two particular norms seem likely candidates for contributing to our prosocial behavior, and that includes the general belief in a just world, which we've talked about previously. Sometimes it's called the just world fallacy because sometimes we overestimate the degree to which the world is fair and just. Often we do that because it's preferable to us, makes us feel comfortable. And also the social responsibility norm. So let's talk more about these two norms and how they're linked to prosocial behavior. And so with belief in a just world, with just world beliefs, one thing that we see is when you ask people about their helping behavior or why they helped someone who was in need, someone who was in danger, and they helped them, why'd you do that? And they will often say that they wanted to pay it forward. They wanted to do nice things for people, and the idea is you're hoping you're going to get that back in some way. And what comes around goes around. This belief in a just world, if I help, I will be helped. If we're all helpers, it benefits me, essentially. And so we do see that a lot of helping behavior can be explained in the sense of, well, I'm helping the world be just. I am contributing to the fairness and the justness in the world with my actions. All right? And so then the next thing that we have is the social responsibility norm. It's what you're supposed to do. This is the idea that each individual has a duty to improve the world by helping those in need. This is very specifically like a rule, a norm functioning in that way, where it's just, that's what you're supposed to do. I did it because that's what humans are supposed to do for other humans. And so you balance helping out others with only helping those who actually deserve help. All right. So social responsibility very much has to do with this idea that it's like chores. It's like you're assigned tasks. Part of what you are supposed to do in the world, part of your contribution to society is you're supposed to provide help when people seem to need or deserve help. All right. So that's one way. That's one way to explain prosocial behavior. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how our emotional state can contribute to prosocial behavior.